Last time on cast.
I'd feel a lot better if I wasn't walking to my demise.
Hammy is just a professional stop avocado from walking forward type of guy.
For
So
anybody that doesn't remember, there are three sirens across the back of this ship. They are singing and pulling avocado towards them. It is about 50 feet across, so it'll take him 2 turns to get there and meet his demise. And then the three of you have just entered the passageway. So,
Oh no, and I shoot Hammy since I hid behind him. I give him some bardic inspiration.
Good moonbeam. This
Yep.
feels like moonbeam.
It's definitely Moonbeam.
You feel the shipwreck begin to rock back and forth as it almost becomes a little bit like unsturdy and ready to fall. And you feel the ship begin to twist and twist and twist. Oh, good. You're awake.
Hey, Mr. Seahorse, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you? All right. Well, use me to sign away. Signing, you see the tides like kind of begin to raise in the water, and he starts clacking with excitement, and he's happy, and his eyes glow with a deep teal as you see the water swirl and swirl around Nikki faster and faster and faster. And after it finishes spinning, it slows dramatically to a halt, and then it freezes. And as it freezes, you can see Nikki try to get out. And as they're trying to get out, they almost, rather than push through the water, they can will the water to move away.
We are the knights of the appropriately shaped table.
And that, kids, is why drugs are bad. Sorry, I was just finishing up being a local DARE counselor. I am Mike, your dungeon master, your dungeon Mike, and your part-time scuba instructor. Be sure to breathe from your tank or whatever. Don't die. The last time that we saw our adventurers, they got their butts kicked by some sirens. Nikki got taken hostage and turned into a part-time warlock on the side. But Hammy got some new powers. Hammy, if you could use water in real life, played by Isaac, the most beautiful man I've ever seen, other than Jake. If you could use water and like shape it in real life, what would you use it for?
hi kids. That's why drugs are good. Sorry guys, I was just finishing up my part-time job as a part-time drug dealer.
Yeah, I get them.
I would probably just, if I can control water, I just carry fresh water around with me everywhere I go because I'm always a little bit dehydrated somehow.
You know they make something for that. You could just carry a water bottle.
Yeah, but they're so obtuse and frustrating to carry around.
That's fair. That's fair. They don't make one that's perfectly human shaped.
Yeah, it just either doesn't fit in your like cup holder or it just doesn't fit in your backpack. It's just the worst.
I need one that can just like slide into my pocket. It's like perfectly pocket sized. So sharks, if you're listening, next idea on Shark Tank. We also have
I think those are called flasks.
yeah, but we don't fill those with water. Anyway, we'll jump to Avocado next. So we have Avocado, our lovely tiefling druid, played by Jake. Jake, how are you?
Hi, kids. Do you like violence? Do you want to see me stick 9-inch nails through each one of my eyelids? Sorry, guys. I was busy with my part-time job as an M&M cover artist, occasionally recording in studios near you. Avocado's doing great. He had a snack. He's feeling good. He got healed by water, which he didn't even know was a thing. So that was cool. And he learned that Hammy can read. So his vibes are at an all-time high.
Yeah. I mean, reading, healing with water. Water normally heals. You just drink it, and then you just feel better, as we just learned.
Yeah, but it doesn't heal like giant gaping wounds in your chest.
Drink more.
Valid. Valid. You win this one.
All right, checkmate. And next up, we have Nick L. Bach, played by Amelia. Amelia, do you have any children puns?
No, just a question. I'm just wondering if while you do your drug counseling, if you're popping zins while you while you lecture the children on doing drugs.
I
I
have never
cannot
used.
confirm nor deny.
Remember, nicotine and alcohol are bad. Let's get beers after this.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, cool. I'll meet you halfway. Anyway, Nikki, how do you feel about your power up?
Oh, so good. I have a lot to learn, I think, because yeah, so many things to do. You would think you hopefully Nikki won't die so much anymore now that he's 2 levels above everyone else. But time will tell.
If someone can find a way to die, it's you.
Yeah, pretty much.
As we enter, our adventurers have made their way through Shipwreck Row. They have found their way to the painting. They've walked past Blake and Blake. As they walk past, Hammy says, "Hi, Blake." And one says good things, one says bad things. And
Fuck you, Blake.
we enter on the old man dressed in Spartan attire, still standing next to the paintings. He just hasn't moved because he's a bajillion years old in ghost years. And he sees you coming. He goes, "Ah, I knew you'd come see me."
I told you we wouldn't take 10 years, old man.
It was so fat. That was even faster than CC's pizza. And I love CC's.
How long we been gone? Like 3 days?
It's been, I think, 2 days. So you have 2 days left. Important note, while you were underwater, another day passed. So you're 2 days left.
Oh man.
Important.
Okay.
So he goes, "Oh, well, this is the painting that shows us where the surfboard is." And each of you give me an investigation check.
18.
Okay.
14.
8.
Lovely. Hammy confused as always. But with an 18, Hammy earplugs, but you see 3 scenes going from left to right. The first, you see an old, super fit guy just jacked out of his mind, but he's wrapped in a fishing net, and he has tentacles are growing out of his back into the net, and he is clearly in distress. The second scene is there's a beautiful woman clad in Norse armor cutting him loose, and then the tentacles that are on his back are removed and they're cast into the sea, and you can see foam beginning to erupt from where the tentacles have been thrown. And the third, it's the woman and the old man in the first 2 scenes that are sitting on aquatic thrones that are encrusted in seashells and pearls, and they seem to be ruling the ocean's currents, but you can make out tentacles erupting from the sea left and right. Underneath it says, "The sea gives all, the water to ride, but the current to fall. At lowest tide, the travel is easy, and highest tide, the ocean is breezy. Monty can move us on a whim, but water won't flow when he is dim. Shine his smile on the monster to rise, or stay within the wreckage, Ager's demise." And with your investigation checks, you can make out that it's painting a scene of 2 gods that used to rule over the old world. And you can see underneath the painting of the goddess, there's a little bit etched out. What languages can you guys speak?
Common, Draconic, Druidic, Goblin, and Infernal.
Okay.
Common.
That checks.
Common, Goblin, Infernal.
Okay. In Infernal, so Hammy, earmuffs again, you're just watching. Under the goddess painting, you can clearly tell that this says, "In honor of Ran." And under it says Ran. That's her name. That's the Norse god of the sea. "In depths where sunlight dares not go, I dance with currents to and fro. My colors bright, a vibrant hue, yet danger lurks within my view. With tendrils long, I gracefully sway, a haven for creatures, night and day. But beware, adventurer, however bold, for within my grasp, secrets are untold. What am I? And underneath it just has a little slot, and with a, it looks like you can carve into the stone what your answer to that might be.
I get it.
All right, give me a pencil and an hour. Okay, and I'll have it.
If you'd like me to read any part of that, let me know. If you want me to reread the whole thing, let me know. But
I'm gonna need some of that again. I think I got the second half. What do you think of? What are you thinking of, Vakadu?
I was gonna say, if at minimum you could copy paste that into the chat,
Yeah.
so we have it for reference.
yeah, no, that's fair.
I lost track halfway through the first poem.
I mean, you can't hear it.
I was just saying, oh, this is sick, dude.
So we just need the second poem, right? Is the one that is gonna give us the riddle, the actual riddle.
Yeah, the first one was just a description of the scene and like painting way. The second one, there's clearly you need to do something with this in order to go.
Okay, so I'm reading it now, and I have the same suspicion I had before, which is probably wrong because I'm not so
I love
great with riddles, but I have a feeling it's underwater because it says sunlight does not go. So we may actually have to just dive down, right? Like into the water somewhere. It says in depths where sunlight does not go.
I
Dares not
dance
go.
with currents to and fro.
Yeah, I think it might be underwater.
Can someone read the next line after to and fro?
My color's bright, a vibrant hue, yet danger lurks within my view.
With tendrils long, I gracefully sway, a haven for creatures at night and day.
All right, we're never doing puzzles on this show ever again.
Damn, no one told me Sinatra was in the game. A haven for creatures, night and day.
But beware, adventurer bold within my grasp, secret untold. What am I? Is there like, you know what? I want to turn to the old man. I mean,
Hold
he would
on, I have ChatGPT 4. Give me a second.
yeah, ChatGPT solve this riddle.
Hammy pulls out ChatGPT.
And it's just like,
It's actually what Hammy's notepad is just
ChatGPT.
I'm gonna
Not gonna
ask.
do
I'm
it.
gonna talk to the old man ghost, and say, do you know if there's any underwater sites with like reefs, like coral reefs, or anything like that?
Yes, there used to be a coral reef along here. There was coral that lined the shipwreck, but some silly monster keeps trying to attack it.
I think the Kraken has the surfboard.
I was about to say. I was wondering if it was the tendrils or the Kraken. But
Is
why
Hammy
is it?
anything?
I think we can translate it for him. So just assume.
Yeah,
like,
you just say
translate
it back
for
to him.
Hammy. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Hammy also thinks it's the Kraken.
Really, you guys both? I mean, that makes sense.
I just don't know what else it could be.
Secrets Untold makes me nervous. I'm scared. I didn't want to go to the Kraken.
It's in the Kraken's grasp, though.
Maybe it's like seaweed. Something's telling me it's not the Kraken.
I want to ask I just want to ask the older man if he knows of any sites that it might be. Do you know where this could be? Have you any thoughts?
I don't think it's a place. I keep seeing the mayor come by and just write something there, and then he gets taken away.
He gets taken away. What does that mean?
I don't know. The paintings make a big opening, and then he walks through, and then we don't see him anymore.
Do you know what he writes down?
If I knew that, I would tell you. I'm not silly.
Okay. Oh, I forgot that we have to write it down. So we just have to write what it is, and then we can go in.
You just carve some words and I don't know, just start at A and work your way. Isn't that a dictionary in your pocket? Or are you just happy to see me, Hammy?
Okay. I want to write down. Can we just write things? I hope nothing bad happens if I write the wrong thing. I'm just gonna write. Can I like write with something, or do I just like?
There's like I'm trying to think like mortar and like what people used to carve marble with. What's that called?
I can't remember either. It's not
Whatever
marble,
that is.
but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Chisel and a pipe.
Chisel. Yeah. I chisel in coral. That's my guess.
Okay. As you chisel in coral, you see the paintings right where the woman throws the tentacles into the sea and the foam begins to erupt. So almost directly in the center, the cavern rumbles a little bit as the walls shake to side, and it opens up, and then there's
no way
just a room in front of you with a bowl in the center.
It opened? Oh my gosh.
The bowl in the center. Give me one moment. It says, well, that's not very exciting. It just says aqua in it.
Now, when you say bowl, we are in Stoke City. It's like a bowl or a bowl?
It's a bowl.
These are the questions.
It's a bowl like you would put soup into. I don't know what else you put in a bowl. I just finished my shift as a dare worker.
Oh. Well, as a drug dealer, I do have to inquire.
I've never met a drug dealer. I feel uncomfortable.
Never been to a pharmacy before? They're technically drug dealers.
Ooh, got him.
Never.
Good one.
Been healthy from the day I was born.
Lucky.
Should we go interact with the bowl?
Wow,
Is there anything in the bowl?
Should we put water in the bowl? Because it says aqua.
I want to investigate the bowl.
That was genius. That was so smart.
Give me an investigation check.
Right left and right here.
Yeah, that's going to be a 4.
Okay. It's made out of stone?
I cast create water and create water in the bowl.
All right. As you create water in the bowl, you see it seep underneath it, and you begin to move up almost exactly as much water as you put into it. So just like 2 inches of movement.
More water. I cast create water, and I pee in the bowl.
Give me a constitution check.
That's going to be a 13.
That's one of your better rolls. You fill the bowl twice, so you move up 2 more shifts.
I don't want to keep wasting spell slots.
Quick, Avocado, pee in the bowl.
Can we put one of the crabs in the bowl, maybe, and get our boy Tides over here?
I don't
We
think
only
he
have 12.
wants that. He's
All-
from
all
here.
of
Also, it's just my piss and water.
All of you give me a perception check. Please don't summon the tides into a piss bowl.
25.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Nat 20.
25. You are at the beach. There's water.
I was about to go get
Around you.
water.
It's called
I was
the
about to
cliff-
go get water. I said I don't want to keep casting create water, so I'm gonna
I don't
go
know
get
why
water.
you did. You're at Cliffside Cave or
All right.
Cliffside, something, like whatever. Cliffside something.
You're right.
You,
Hammy goes and drinks water from the beach, and he's going to go pee in the bowl again.
give me a Constitution check with disadvantage because salt water doesn't help you pee more.
That's going to be a 16 and then a 14.
Okay, 14. It fills up 2 more shifts. I would like to remind everybody that Blessing of the Tides lets you just freely move water, so you could just look at the water next to you.
Hey, I don't need the tides help to move water. I can
Yeah,
move
so
water.
I'm going to do that and just make water appear in the bowl.
Okay. Do you just continue to do that like indefinitely until you get all the way to the top? Do you wait until you see an opening? Like, what is your goal here? You're trying to get up as fast as possible or just at a steady rate?
We're going to go until we see an opening.
All right. As you do that, you're slowly being lifted up, and once you're past the paintings, you can see the doors shutter behind you and close. And as you get about halfway up, you see almost, it would be hidden if it weren't for the fact that you're being cautious with your movement and really making sure you know where you're at. And you enter what appears to be an ancient room. This has been here longer than Stoke City has. It's lined with statues of all of the Norse gods. You can make out, forget their names, Ron and the other one, whatever their name was. This is great DMing. But you can make out all of them. And in the center, you notice there are some things that are out of place. So each of you give me a perception check.
18.
18. What was yours, Nick?
13.
17.
17. Okay, you can make out there's a desk with pictures on it, and as you get closer and you start trying to look around the room and figure out what's going on in your surroundings, you notice there's a painting on this desk, and it is Mayor Maris with a group of Bulwarker soldiers. And he's passing funds and packages of naval supplies. He's shaking hands with the Bulwarker tribe leader, and it's very clear that he is in their pocket and has been working with them for a while. You notice pictures of Maris and Melodia, their leader. Like, you can just tell by the music notes that are on their collar that they are from there. And you can just tell that there's this deep laden corruption that has been going on for years. And as you're trying to take in your surroundings,
You hear a voice.
from behind you, he goes, "Oh, dudes, what are you doing here?" And you turn and
What are
see
you doing here?
a human in a purple vest. Mayor Maris. Oh.
Maris, I think you have some explaining to do.
Look, dudes, I'm just here trying to do the best I can for the town. And if you're not about that, then I'm not about that, dudes.
And would you say that stealing people's money is best for the town?
It's not stealing, dude. It's laundering. It's better.
And you just commit crimes and Nick points to the pictures and then just keep the evidence.
Dudes, no one's supposed to go in here. It's got a little puzzle back there. Nobody's been able to solve it. How'd y'all get in here?
We solved that
All
puzzle.
you had to do was pee in the bowl and you get up here. It's not exactly a hard puzzle, man.
Well,
You've
that's
been
what
bullying us
cervezas
this
do,
whole
dude.
time.
Drinking cervezas all day, and then I come pee in the bowl and I get home. It's a nice system.
But
Yeah.
seriously, why do you have paintings of yourself committing multiple crimes?
They're not crimes, dude. It's called making friends. You've never had a friend before? Look, that's my homie.
I don't know if you know this, but Bulwarkers send children to pretty much kill each other. So, how
What do you think our
feel
surf
about
comp is,
that?
dude? We've been doing it for thousands of years. Just different.
Oh man. Oh man.
Every bad guy's a good guy in someone else's story. Know what I'm saying, dude?
You know what? Screw you, man. Bubbles for president. I mean, mayor.
Bubbles for me. So I have a question. Can I just like room layout wise? Is he inside with us?
Yes, so he is standing directly next to the entrance and was clearly coming home for the day and then sees all of you in there.
So like he's inside the door. He's inside the door.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to cast Destroy Water and quickly destroy the water so that in hopes that the door shuts, and
Okay.
by getting rid of all the water in the bowl.
Okay.
So I'm trapping him in here with us.
Okay.
Okay. I do
Okay.
that.
Oh, yeah, you don't have to roll or anything for that.
I don't know. It's just
Okay.
water.
Yeah, you do that. And as you do that, you see the platform that he rose with as the water leaves. Like, when you guys were finished, it came back down. When you take the water out, it goes back down, and now you're all just in a room together.
With the mayor. I hope that was a
Dude.
good move.
Why'd you do that, dude? How are we gonna get out?
I know how we're gonna get out. The question is, why would we let you out?
I'll do what you want.
You are the worst.
Give
mate
me
I've
give me
ever seen.
intimidation check.
17.
He's gonna contest that. And he did not do well. Yeah, he is a little scared. And he says he'll do whatever you want.
Where's the board? The missing board.
And give me an insight check. Yeah, we're playing D&D today.
Sorry, what'd you say? Can you repeat that?
Insight?
Mike? Insight check. 14.
He seems very nervous while he's talking to you, but then he also turns and looks at, like, directly at his desk.
I'm gonna guess it's in the desk.
Dude, it's not in the desk.
I flip the desk.
Okay. As you flip the desk, give me another. I mean, what's your goal here?
Conversation.
I'm just gonna flip the desk, like an angry guy in a cop show.
Okay. And he goes, oh, dude, don't need to be mad. I'll do anything you say.
I'm gonna flip the desk again.
Are you look for the? I'm looking for the board. Is it in the desk?
Second time, Hammy, give me a strength check.
All right, I'm gonna just flip it back to where I flipped it over, and let me go to the other side. Oh, that's not enough. I flip it back over, and it's gonna be a. You said strength.
Yep.
Where is all my stuff? There we go. Bad roll, but still 12.
Okay. Yeah. It flips, but it doesn't go all the way back to where it was. It gets like most of the way there.
I want to make a perception check, see if it's in the desk, or something to do with the desk. Yeah. I walk over and I look in the desk.
Okay. I'm going to say investigation because you're looking for something specific.
Oh baby, I rolled a 6.
That desk could be your dad.
Oh.
Well, let's just look. I guess
Ivaka, can you help us?
I just I prepare guiding bolt so the bolt starts to appear in my hand, and I look at Maris and just go, "Where is the damn surfboard?"
Give me an intimidation check with advantage.
Right, with advantage. Dirty 20.
Ooh, and he gets not quite that. And he goes, whoa, dude, no need for violence. We're a violence-free town, dude. Other than all the monsters and the villains and stuff like. I mean, I'm not a villain, but like villains and stuff. There's a little button, dude. Just hit the button under the desk, and then make some stuff happen. I don't know. I break it out for P every once in a while. That's how he keeps winning.
Okay, wait, stop! Don't do anything. Nick calls a group huddle. A group huddle. What is it? What is our group called? What do you call the group huddle again, Isaac?
Night huddle.
Night huddle.
Night huddle. Okay, night huddle.
Guys, should I flip the desk again? I don't know what to do here.
Let's make him push the button in case it's a trap.
Question. No, before we push the button, I think we need to figure out what we're going to do with the mayor because
we're going to kill him.
He says, well, it's a violence-free town. I want to kill him too, but the ghost saw him walk in here with us, and it's a violence-free town, so we may not win over the town if we kill him.
Well, it's also not very violence-free. We got attacked by sirens like 20 minutes
Not
ago.
violence-free. I think it's like you're not supposed to hurt people.
We haven't heard
All
him.
right, that's fine. You'll put him to sleep, and we'll carry him out and the pictures out to the town so everybody can see what he's been doing.
That's a good idea. We should do that. Okay, I like that. All right. Should I put him to sleep before we open it or after?
No, we're gonna make
we
him
should
press
make
the
him press
button. I don't trust that button. He's pressing it.
Okay. All right. All right. Nick turns to what's
Real
his
quick,
name? Mayor Matt.
before you do this, the whole time you were huddled, Maris just his desk get flipped back and forth. Somebody threatened magic at him. And then he told you what to do. And then you all just go, 1 moment, and all huddled together while he's still just standing there across the room.
Yeah.
But I still have my hand behind my back with the guiding bolt just right at him. So he's still. I think he might have pissed his pants.
Roll another intimidation check for that.
17.
Yeah, he peed his pants a little.
Love it.
All right.
I'm going to flip the desk over to the mayor so he can press the button. And I'm just going to flip the desk over to him, and I'm just going to point at the button on the bottom of the desk.
Okay. I'm not going to make you roll. You just do that because you have full control of the situation. And he pushes a button. And as he pushes a button, you see the statue of the really buff guy and the statue of the beautiful woman like shift to the center of the room, almost like a couple of chess pieces that are being pushed from behind, but with no clear hand. And once they meet the center, you see both of them melt into water. And as that water melts, it comes up into this beautiful golden surfboard.
Whoa.
I wonder how people are going to feel that you've been lying to them this whole time, Maris.
Oh, dude, they don't need to know. You can keep that between us. You can have the board, and we'll be good, dude.
Definitely not good. I would
Nick,
not say we're good.
Dude, we're so good. We're good, dude.
Hey, Nick, do the thing.
I flipped the desk.
It occurs to me that we should just tie him up, because if I cast a level 3 spell to put him to sleep, he might not even fall asleep unless we bruise him up.
Yeah, I have rope.
So
Let's hog tie him, and I can carry him out on my shoulder.
let's do that.
Actually, no, let's drag him behind.
Let's do that.
All right, we hog tie him, throw him over my shoulder. Can I have him on
Is
one
he letting
arm and then
himself
the
get
board
hogtied?
under? Can I have him on like my shoulder and the board under my arm?
So are you forcing him to be hogtied, or are you being like
Asking him first.
asking him nicely
He's been intimidated like 3 times.
He
Okay.
peed his
You know what?
pants.
We're
Yeah, honestly,
intimidating him
I throw the
into
rope on
being
the
tied
floor.
up or dying.
I throw the rope on the floor and I just point at the rope, and I flip the desk again. I point at it.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
He's a man of few words.
Advantage.
No words, all action.
I got 7 both times.
He goes, look, dude. I don't want to do that. I'll walk with you.
Do you want me to flip the desk again?
You've
No,
already
Nick,
kicked him
Nick
off,
says rope now. Tie yourself up. Or start
All right,
get ready to get tied up.
Look, dude, I can see how this is going. I'll tie myself up, but just know I could have stopped you. And he tries. How do you want him to tie himself? He only has 2 hands. How do you tie
No,
yourself?
I'll tie him up. I'll help tie him up.
Okay. Cool. So you have a tied up mare. Is there anything else in the room you'd like to take with you?
Is there anything else there?
The paintings.
There's a surfboard and then very damning evidence.
Let's take the evidence.
Yeah, I'll grab the surfboard, and Hammy is gonna one hand carry the hog-tied dude and the paintings in his other hand.
Okay.
Executive decision time.
All right. And then I guess to get out, everybody pee.
Everybody pee in the bowl.
You have Okay.
It cost me.
All
It
right,
cost me
guys.
salt.
You know what time it is, and Hammy pees in the bowl.
No, I can do great water.
Well, we have.
How high up are we?
Control water.
Mike is frozen.
Is there any water in the room? Is what I want to know. That we can move around.
Is Mike frozen, or is he just really disappointed in us right
You're
now?
like
I think he's disappointed.
Mike, you are
like-
very frozen.
Mike, you're stuck in an Italian chop.
he's
Probably
so
not.
mad that we
He's like, these guys pee in the bowl again.
he's like, we never do what he wants us to do.
This never goes how I want. They just keep peeing in the bowl.
I just have a feeling that if we do something wrong, we're gonna end up losing the town.
I'm not worried about it.
Well,
I think, yeah, I mean, damning evidence plus golden surfboard.
yeah,
I
I think
mean-
it'll be better, but I was worried like if we kill him or
There he is.
something.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Hey, Dungeon Mike.
Am I back?
Yep.
You're super back.
Your pee in
Alright.
the bowl idea was so bad that I got kicked. It was so bad. All of Chicago lost it except for Jake. But yeah,
We're all dudes here. We all pee
you're
in the
about,
bowl.
you're about 25 to 30 feet up.
Feet up. So
Yep.
the door's not open, right? Is there any water in the room?
No.
Okay, so we have to pee in the bowl or create water. Those are our only options.
Well, we can also control the ocean, so don't just do that.
Oh, we have to open the door. We have to get out of here. Is there any way out?
Can we can
So
we control the ocean?
you can see over the probably did a bad job explaining this. When you entered the room, it was more like a hidden cave than like doors opening and closing. So you can see out into essentially the elevator shaft, and down 25 feet is the bowl that you had to pee into to get up to.
So I'll just cast Wall of Water and use that water. I'll shape that water to fill the bowl and raise up the platform.
While he's doing that, Nick
And then I'm going to immediately use my Pearl of Power to not actually use that spell slot.
I mean,
Big.
I've already used 2 spell slots for the record.
Perfect. Good on you for remembering you have the Pearl of Power.
Never forget.
But okay. So do you need to roll anything to do Wall of Water, or it just happens?
It just happens. Just
Okay.
a control spell.
It fills with water. But as you do that, it flies up almost past you. As you cast it, you notice it begins to start flying up. Would you like to do anything in the moment as you realize it's flying up?
Jump on the platform.
The platform is going flying up?
Like very fast, because a whole wall of water hit it instead of just a little bit of hammy pee.
I mean, is the door opening?
There's no door, Amelia.
Do you want
I
to?
say we jump on the platform.
All right, let's do that.
Okay, jump on the platform.
Okay. As you jump onto it, it's shooting up at a violent force, and you find yourselves, as it hits the top, all of you get cast into the Cliffside Temple, which has a big statue of a very familiar person, Ran, the Norse god of the sea, and it has the same prompt that it gave you before, the little poem about coral, and a little bowl next to it. And you also see a little trail that can lead you back to Stoke City.
Do I even have to say it? I mean,
You just heading back.
I pee in the bowl.
Give me a Constitution check. This is the biggest mistake I've ever made.
18.
Yeah, you pee in the bowl and it starts going down
No,
really slowly. Would you like?
wait, get off.
We're going to step off the platform and go outside.
Okay. All right. As you work your way back into the city center, you can see there's all of the surfers are getting ready. You see the twins, Salty and Slide and McGlide, walking around with their boards. They're waxing them a little bit. You can see Captain P. He's trying to figure out how to get back on his board, but you can still tell he is royally hungover even 3 days later. You notice Summer trying to sell beers to people, and as she's trying to sell them to P, he's just not having any of it. And you walk up on essentially most of the town on the city center. You are holding their mare hogtied What would you like to say?
Bard, take it away.
Oh no. I would say Nick steps up and says, "Oh shoot, yes, he uses thaumaturgy to make his voice like 3 times louder."
Okay.
And he says, "Where are we? What place are we? Stoke City. People
of Stoke City. Look over here. Your mayor has been found to be colluding with the Bulwarkers using your money, and we have the proof. And who has the paintings? Avocado?
Hammy does.
Oh, Hammy. Oh, why don't you whip those out?
Yeah, I whip out the paintings.
And then Nick gestures to the paintings and says, "See
here what crimes he has committed, what he has done with your money. Mayor, what's his name again?
Maris.
Mayor Maris is not a mayor for you. He is just a mayor for himself."
You see Captain P with. Give me an insight check, all of you.
Okay.
18.
16.
God damn, I never know where it is. There it is. 15.
Okay. The rest of Stoke City thinks this is genuine, but he goes up and goes, "Wow, I had no idea this was happening. That's really bad. Dang it. Bad mayor." And Salty and Slide go, "Oh, dude, totally not tubular. Not good, dude." And they both kick him in the face as he's, standing there.
They kick the mayor in the face?
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Nick, can you make my voice louder too, real quick?
Sure. I don't know if that's allowed, but yeah, I cast thaumaturgy on Hammy.
Does that work?
I don't know. Let me see.
I thought it was only on yourself.
No, but I can do something else. So, I could have shut the door with thaumaturgy instead of using a spell slot. I cause flames to flicker, and while Hammy speaks. Sorry, Hammy, I can't.
I go. I step out.
There's just those cool sparks going around him.
Yeah.
And bubbles for mayor.
No.
You see Bubbles
No.
come in from the forest, and he goes, time out. What was Bubbles' voice like? It was
He was one of the rogues. I don't even remember. I don't think it was anything crazy.
And he just goes, "Oh, guys, I'd be stoked to be your mayor." And then Summer,
not what we wanted.
Summer just looks kind of defeated in the corner, and the twins are also like, we'd be okay with that.
I step up. Oh, go
I
ahead.
was gonna say Nick whips out his ukulele of Jimmy Buffett, and he plays the Jimmy Buffett song "Bubbles Up."
Bubbles up. Okay. Give me an intelligence check. If it's closer to 20, you can choose what it does. If it's closer to 1, I can choose what it does.
It's 18 plus 1, so 19.
Okay, what would you like it to do?
In my mind, I was visualizing him just floating away.
Just like very lightly.
Just like floating away. Yeah.
Oh, away?
Away?
Yeah, because we're not Team Bubbles. Nick and Avocado are Team
Nick,
Summer for
Nick
mayor.
does not want Bubbles to be the mayor.
When I thought you said Bubbles up and like you were excited about it, I was like, oh, you're like levitating him over the crowd to get people excited. Instead, you see Bubbles himself fly up into the air and go, what are we doing about? I was going to... And he shoots into the Stoke City sky. And that was the last time anybody saw Bubbles.
No. Nick, what are you doing?
Good riddance. I pretend like I did. I had nothing to do with that.
And everyone just kind of looks around and they go, should we like do something about these dudes? They're
Avocado
just like,
steps
killing all of
up.
our leaders. That's 2 mayors in a row, dude.
Avocado
Summer for
steps
president. No, go ahead, Avocado. Go ahead.
up. Avocado steps up to try and get this situation a little under control here. He may not have thaumaturgy, but he'll scream at the top of his lungs. Your mayor has lied to you for centuries.
No, I haven't, dude.
Hey, mayor, where's that surfboard been, huh, buddy?
I don't know, dude.
Oh, really? Because we got this, and I pull out the surfboard.
Oh, whoa, where'd you find that, dude?
This was in the desk in, as you put it, your home.
That's just where I sleep. It's not my home. Home is
The
where the
mayor's-
heart is, dude. My home's in Stoke City.
Your town, your city has been without this surfboard for however long, and it's been in his possession the entire time, using this surf competition to raise funds to give to evil people who are trying to kill everyone and take over everything.
Isn't that what you're doing, dude?
No.
Oh.
Why would you think that's what I'm doing?
I don't know, dude. The Bulwarkers seem like chill dudes, dude.
Those people look chill, and I point to the Bulwarkers who are there for the surf competition.
Both of them are like slinking away slowly as they realize they're losing control of the town.
Can somebody stop them? Like 6 of you, because these guys are giant. Somebody stop them.
You see the Goliath that was in the surf hall and the twins and the out-of-town Tatarians all grab the Bulwarkers. And then you actually see Summer Rae in her fantasy jeans come up and say, now, okay, everyone is a little excited, but I think I have a Stoke City solution, which is what we should all be striving for. We are one town, we are one country in our nation. So why don't we hold the surf competition as planned tomorrow, and whoever wins can be the mayor.
Or
Does that
pick
sound
the
like a chill dude?
Or pick the mayor.
I can dig it.
What if the winner can, instead of being mayor, choose the mayor?
I think that's a great idea because you should be chosen based on the merit of the people that support you, not your own merit.
I think we have our answer here, folks. Now, where's your jail? I gotta tie this idiot up.
We don't have one, but I mean, you guys saw the bunk beds, right? We could just get him plastered and tie him up again.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, sounds good. And you see the Tatarians grab Mayor Maris while he's still a little tied up and hold him under the beer tap and turn it on.
Oh my God.
Like waterboarding.
Waterboarding this man.
And he is just drinking against his control. And you see someone go, well, that's probably enough. And Maris goes, I can take more, dude. I love cirrhosis because I love this city. Oh Lord, I love this city.
I like how he turned super
Into Johnny
southern
Bravo.
halfway through. Oh yeah, I love this city.
All right. So, you have essentially one more night until the surf competition. You know everybody's going to be meeting in the surfing hall for some more surfaces. You know that the Kraken is still out and about, and you know the sirens are still flying around. So what would you like to do for your last evening?
I think we have some unfinished business with those sirens.
I was gonna say those sirens need to die.
But
Kraken,
the
guys.
Kraken is going to be a problem for the surf competition, isn't it?
I really want to. I was planning on fighting that Kraken.
Well, there was a big thing about killing the Kraken.
All right, let's go kill the
What was
Kraken.
the big thing? What do you mean? Like the
big story poem fortune that went.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that little thing.
Oh, just you mean just the fortune?
Yeah, just
a
the
little
fortune
future
that started
telling?
this whole 10-hour
Just a little-
adventure.
As the
little-
fortune foretold.
Okay, so I guess we have to go.
Anyone want to get their feet read by the twins?
I'm all right. Don't want to spend a third of my gold on it.
Don't tempt Nick with a good time.
All right. So we just head off to the Kraken's lair.
Yeah, that was
bef-
wild, by the way. That was all wild.
That
Before
wasn't how
we-
I thought that was going to go.
Before we do, I would like Avocado would like to stop in the surf hall to talk to Summer and thank her for her idea
Okay.
and tell her that the town. Basically, I want to tell her that if I win the surf competition, I'm choosing her to be mayor.
Okay. Yeah. Let's walk in on that scene. So you open the halls to the surfing hall. The giant doors come open, and you can tell there's an air of almost like nervous energy. People are talking about their strategy for the surf competition. There's other people talking about, like, are we still going to hold this even with the Kraken out? Like, what's going on? And you see Summer serving everybody at the bar. So what would you like to do?
I would like to walk up to the bar to speak to Summer.
She notices you before you even make it up there, and she goes, "Oh, hey, everyone, this one's on me." And she pours a Stoke City Cerveza and hands it to you and says, "Hey, great work today. I didn't think we'd ever get rid of Maris."
I was going to say the same to you. That was phenomenal work getting everybody calmed down and coming up with a great idea.
Yeah, I just want to do what's best for this town and for the city and essentially for the land. It's a shame Bubbles had to die.
He's probably fine. He's dealt with worse. Watch him get beat
Hopefully
up
he
by
lands in the
Yobra.
water. That would be good.
Yeah, I mean, I watched him get beat up by Yobra, so I think he's going to be okay.
He's a sturdy lad. He's been through worse.
Yes, but anyways, as you mentioned, wanting to do good for the town, the people, and the land, should our team win the surf competition tomorrow, with your blessing, I would like to nominate you for mayor.
This is something that I think I've been running from for too long. I'm qualified for it. I'm passionate about this place. It just always felt like something that I couldn't get into because the entry essentially cost was too high. But if you can make that happen, I'll do the city right and I'll do you right.
I know you will. Now I have to go. We have some unfinished business to take care of to keep this competition going and safe.
Oh. Okay. Well, do you like need any help or anything?
You know people who know how to fight a Kraken?
If we did, we wouldn't have a Kraken problem.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Can you just keep an eye on Maris? Pour a beer in his mouth every like 12 minutes.
Oh, yeah, here. And look down. There's the mayor is underneath him or underneath her. She's just
using
been
it as like a
she's using him as a step stool and pouring beers into his mouth every other shift.
Oh, Summer. If my heart wasn't committed to somebody else, I would marry you right now. That's amazing.
Well, that means a lot, but you know, my eyes are set on somebody else. And she looks across at Salty.
Who's salty?
Really? Salty McGlide, huh?
Well, him and his sister have a weird vibe, but it'd be nice to know the future, and I think my future's with him.
That's adorable. Well, I'll leave you be. Hopefully I'll be back for the surf competition. But if I don't make it back from this Kraken thing, best of luck.
Okay. Well, thank you. I'll sign up as a precaution. So if you guys are there, I won't compete. But if you are, I'll step down. Do you want a couple of roadies?
No, we need to be at full strength here.
Oh, we have Mage's Brew. Do you
What's
want Mage's Brew? Here, let me just show you. And she pours from a different tap that has a red bottle as the top cover. And as she pours from it, this red potion comes underneath from it. And she goes, "Here, have a sip."
I take a sip.
What's
You
it taste
feel essentially, it tastes like cherry Coke.
like? Oh,
But as you're drinking it, you feel just revitalized a little bit. So,
I'll definitely take some roadies of this. This is delicious.
okay. Well, we only have 2 to-go cups, so just use them wisely. And she pours out 2 roadie Mage's Brew. They're small health potions
Perfect.
for, the D&D part of this.
Thank you again, Summa. And I make a flower appear in my hand and hand it to her.
You've always been too kind to me, but I prefer moss.
I take the flower, eat it, and make moss appear.
She goes, "That was strange, but thank you."
It was like a lavender flower. It's edible.
All right. It is the dead of night, the night before the surf comp, and you all make your way towards the shipwrecks. As you're making your way through the shipwrecks, you see a lot of the similar things. You see the bodies of ghouls that you have absolutely murked. You see the holes in the wall from the adventures that you've had. And then you see where a ship used to be. Instead, there's a singular rod about halfway across, sitting almost vertically. And what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go get that rod. Can I use the golden surfboard to swim it over there?
Yeah, you just want to put it on the water and
Paddle over? Yeah, I'm just gonna paddle over, press the button, grab the rod, paddle on back.
Okay.
Put it back in my inventory, like the goat.
Okay. Yeah, you re-add the immovable rod, but you're still on the same side that you just were. There's a water crossing about 50 feet across, but as I'm saying that, I realize that all of you are imbued with aquatic powers, so probably not the biggest obstacle in the world. You just want to make your way across?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Cool. And as you begin to make your way across, you can tell this ship, it looks almost new. It is combined with the pieces of a broken sailboat that has been there recently. You see a couple of naval warships, and it forms almost a big semicircle of ships. And as you make your way through the opening into everything that you expect there to be, rather than the floor being made of the conglomeration of all of this shipwreck, you notice a giant hole in the circle that is lined with the bones of either aquatic creatures, humans, or, people that have met their demise through alternative means. And tentacles begin to rise from the tides.
We are the knights of the appropriately shaped table.